All right, welcome today to our first Elimu Resource Centre video podcast. Today with us we have three wonderful people, our guests who use our resource centre. So I'll ask of them to please tell us what your name is, where you come from, the school that you study in. Yeah. So shall we start from my friend?
Okay, thank you. My name is Max Mugambi from Kobo High School. I'm in Form 4.
Thanks. My name is Elizabeth Francis. I'm coming from St. Thomas. I'm in Form 2.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Yes.
My name is Jose Kamau, all the way from Malindi Secondary School.
All right. Karibuni sana.
Thank you.
This is our first podcast, but you never told you never told us where in Kobo High School is.
Kobo High School is in Meru County.
It's in Meru County. All right. Yes. St. Thomas.
St. Thomas is in Kilifi County.
Is in Kilifi County.
Barani Secondary School.
Barani Secondary
County. Malindi Sub-County.
Malindi Sub-County.
Yeah.
All right. Karibuni sana once again. Tell us, Jose, how did you hear about Elimu Resource Centre?
Okay. First, I heard about Elimu Resource Centre from the school.
The school itself. Yes.
Yeah. One of the staffs of Elimu came to our school to introduce us to that library.
Yeah.
And that is where I got to know
All right.
Elimu.
Thank you. Elizabeth?
I heard of people saying around our home.
Yeah.
And I said I wish I would have joined there, and I decided to come.
You decided to join Elimu Resource Centre?
Yes.
What of Max?
I first heard of Elimu Resource Centre because there were cards that were circulating in Malindi, so I saw the card and I decided to join.
All right.
Yeah.
That's very good. What was your first experience when you guys came to the center? Elizabeth?
My first experience
Yes.
is that when I came in, I saw some samosas, and I decided to
come and find out.
Yes.
All right.
Then
Yeah. You got hooked up to the center.
Yes.
Jose?
Yeah, my first experience in Elimu is that
Yeah.
when I got in,
Yes.
I was first of all confused. Instead of passing through the reception, I just got into the room, I sat at the chair and put my books at the table and started reading.
And you started reading?
Yeah.
Because you're very eager to start reading, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Of Max, what was your first experience when you saw those flyers outside in the community and now you're at the center? What was your first reaction?
I was also confused because I've never been in another library apart from Elimu, which was the first library.
Yeah.
I've never seen gadgets like the word readers and
You've never seen one?
yeah, so I was a bit confused, but I was helped and I knew how to use it later.
Okay. Was it difficult for you to acclimatize yourself with the word readers, like you said? How long did it take for you to?
Almost 2 days, but I was helped. Yeah, the staff that was there was very much
Helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jose, any challenges you're facing in your studies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the challenges I'm facing in my studies, especially when you are reading,
Yes.
in the case where you are reading at home,
Yeah.
you find that there noise, maybe from the neighbors,
Okay.
or from the kids who are playing around the house. Those are some of the challenges that I'm facing in my studies.
All right. So Jose says he had challenges concentrating because of noise, the kids playing maybe in the neighborhood or in the household. What of you, Elizabeth?
My challenges are that we're being given a lot of assignments. Then at school, usually collect the books. Now, first I didn't know if there was a library first in Elimu Resources.
Yeah.
Now
You're getting access to the books.
I'm asking others if they've got the books, but unfortunately they're telling me ours too, they were collected. Now I'm getting problems with this. assignments, I'm not finishing them.
All right.
I'm going to school, I'm being punished.
Yeah.
Those are my challenges.
Okay. What have you, Max?
Mine is the interruption that we have at home, the noise, but in the library, it's quiet, so you can have a conducive environment for studying.
Oh, sure. How does the center help you in your studies? How is it helping you right now to address some of those challenges? Jose?
Now, the library at least is helping to solve most of my challenges.
Yes.
Like I've said earlier, that the kind of challenges that I was facing was mainly noise. Now, at the library, at least the library is quiet. And secondly, the library, it is a digital hub.
It's a digital hub.
Yeah. So we have got the world readers, so they can help you. At least if one world reader can help you, maybe more than 200 books, can help you to research and get resources from different books. Yeah.
How are you coping with those challenges before the center, Elizabeth?
Before the center,
yes,
I was asking for help from neighbors.
From your neighbors?
Yes. But now I'm able to do the assignments because I'm getting the resources from Elimu.
Yeah.
Now for that, I can say
the challenges are mitigated a little bit. Okay.
And here I'm being helped because I've found some friends that they can help me to do the assignments. Wherever I don't know, I can ask. But their home, I was not able to ask because some that what can I say is that some they're going to other libraries, and like here, the International Library. I first visited there and I found it is congested because many people are saying that we are going to the International Library, there is many resources, but you can find that many that are there, when you can miss somewhere to sit.
All right. Okay.
But now I can say thank you, Elimu Resources, it has helped me.
Okay. So you find a lot of conducive time while you're at the center, right? Max, tell us, how often do you come to the center?
I come from Monday to Saturday, from 8 to around 3 p.m.
Okay. From Monday to Saturday?
Yeah.
And never getting tired. What of you, Jose? How often do you come to the center?
During the holidays, I visit the center almost every day. Almost every day?
Yeah. Right.
And during the school days, just only the weekend, that is Saturday alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What of Elizabeth?
I must visit Elimu Resources during the holiday.
Oh, during the holidays.
Yes.
Okay. The other location, the old location, the one for Malindi Mall. How many of you had the chance to visit that center? Jose, you went to... Yeah, I used to see Jose there. Elizabeth?
There only once.
Oh, you went there only once?
Yes.
Okay. Or of Max?
Yeah.
You've been to...
I've been to the old location.
To the old location. Okay, and you used it, of course.
Yeah.
The same frequency as coming, like daily, for Max and Jose?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was it?
Okay.
The old resource center, how was it?
Okay, what I can say about the old resource center is that it had a small space. Small space? Yeah. At least because, during holidays, you can see that the library is usually congested.
Yeah.
And if you come late, then you don't find a space.
So if you come late, you have to wait for the other users to... Any other different experience from Max, maybe?
The old location was located in the town center, so there were noise, so the interruptions. But now in the new location, it's a silent place, and as I said earlier, it's a conducive environment for studies, so you can concentrate more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, you went there once, right?
Yes.
So how was it? What did you think of it?
It was noisy.
It was noisy?
Yes.
All right. Very noisy or noisy?
It is very noisy because of the there we are near the main road.
Yes.
Those vehicles, if they pass there, they are drawing out our attention. Now we have to.
You have to concentrate hard. Yeah.
Yes.
And use some extra energy.
Yes.
All right. And now that we're in this new location, like Max has talked about, the area is very silent. We have a conducive environment. Any other, maybe from you too? Jose, what do you think of this new location?
Now the new location, since it has got a bigger space.
Yeah, bigger space.
Yeah, this means that no child can be returned home.
Yeah.
Maybe because the library is full.
Yeah.
At least the amount of space has increased.
All right.
And also the services, since in the new library,
Yes.
in the new location, I've seen that there are more staffs that are being employed.
Okay.
So at least you can get more help.
All right.
Yeah, in an easier way.
Elizabeth, what do you think of this new location?
This new location, it has got a bigger space.
A bigger space?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is cool. No noise.
No noise.
Everybody is concentrating
Yeah.
to his or her work.
All right.
And there is resources there. I can
Okay.
say yes.
All right. Max, any resources that you enjoy using at the center? While at the center?
Obviously, the word readers.
The word readers.
Yeah, this is
a huge favorite.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a digital hub, and you can access also the Wi-Fi if you need to watch the plays from the set books.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever visited some other library around Malindi? Which one?
The International
The
Library.
International Library. What's that?
The National Library.
The National Library. Okay. Have you had the chance?
No.
Not yet.
No.
How different are those libraries from Elimu Centre?
What I can say is that if you look at the National Library,
Yes.
it is small, first of all.
Yeah.
It contains only one floor.
Yeah.
And then at least the sections are not separated. Like all the people, secondary, the primary,
Yeah.
the college students
Yeah.
are all conjected under one place.
All right.
So you can find that it takes only a few hours for it to be full.
Okay.
And also, if you look at the building, the library is located first floor.
Yeah.
And there are stairs, so it's a disadvantage to the disabled people.
All right. Elizabeth, what's different from the other library that you've been?
In the other library,
Yes.
I can say that there were no bigger space. The space, it is small. People that are congested there.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is that if you come, for example, you have decided to go there late,
Yeah.
you may miss a space for you there to read. So
Alright.
you decide to go back
Go
home
back home.
tomorrow.
All right.
But here,
Yes.
even if you come late, but
Yeah.
there is still
There's space for you.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever gotten late while coming to this library?
no.
So you come and
Yes.
you to get a seat. Okay. Anything else you'd want to tell us about your experience while studying here at the Elimu Resource Centre? Max?
I'd like to say Elimu Resource Centre is let me say the best, because you can find teachers
Yeah.
from other schools
Yeah.
who sacrifice themselves and they come to help you in some subjects.
All right.
There are also other students, the Form 4 leavers, who they can also help you in other subjects. So
Okay.
it's not very easy to find any challenges
All right.
in asking someone questions.
Okay. Elizabeth?
For me,
Yes.
I don't have much to say because I only visited, now I can say, the whole week.
Yeah.
Now I don't know much of it, but for the days that I came here,
Yeah.
I can see I've been helped because there is another, I don't know her, but
Yeah.
it's like
Pauline. Her name is
yes,
Pauline.
She helped me
Yes.
in other subject there.
Okay.
I just asked her,
Yeah.
and she decided to
help you out.
Yes.
Okay. Hosea, I can see you're wearing a tag written Elimu and
But there I'm a volunteer.
you are a volunteer.
Yeah.
Why are you a volunteer with the Elimu Resource Centre?
I've seen that this is like one of the best organizations to work with. And also through volunteering,
Yes.
I've learned most of the skills.
You've learned some of the skills.
Yeah.
Like what skills?
Like I never knew how to work with the photocopy machine, but for now I know. And from the experience that I've had from Elimu, it has helped me since I'm a library captain at my school.
Are you a library captain?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has helped me improve the kind of services that
Alright.
are in our school.
Okay.
And also what I can add to Elimu is that this is actually the best library because there's no other library where you can find that there are contests for different subjects.
Okay.
Like in the case of math contest and
Maths.
other
Okay.
contests.
All right.
And also in terms of recreational
Okay.
activities, here at Elimu we have got the swimming pool at least. Children after reading they put an
Yeah.
activity
Alright.
which can refresh their mind.
Okay. Thank you. Max, I can see there is a old reader in front of you. Do you mind taking us through how you use it or some of the subjects that you use it?
Okay, in a word reader,
Yes.
there are, let me say, downloaded books.
Yeah.
Most the KLBs,
Yeah.
the course books. What I can say that what I've discovered with the word reader is
Yes.
that almost all the subjects,
Alright.
the course books are here. The revision books,
Yeah.
the novels,
Novels
yeah, and set books.
and so books.
Yeah.
All right. Would you show us a little bit? Like explain to the camera, facing it on, some maneuvers that you guys use as students.
So first you open the word reader and
Yeah.
you turn on.
Yeah.
Through it there's a button.
All right.
So come and press here at the home button.
All right. Okay.
So there are different kind of books that are downloaded. So
Okay.
you search
Okay.
and you write the name of the book that you want. Either
you
it's
want.
KLB biology,
Yeah,
write KLB,
All right.
and you come. There are very many options.
Okay.
KLB chemistry,
Sure.
form 4. KLB chemistry form 3. KLB chemistry form 2.
Right.
KLB chemistry form 1.
Okay.
So, and there are also other set books like
Yeah.
the Caucasian chalk circle.
Yeah.
You can write the Caucasian, and there's the Caucasian chalk circle.
Yeah.
So by Bertolt Brecht. So
Yeah.
there are different kind of books that are downloaded here. The revision books.
Yeah.
So it becomes so easy
Alright.
to search any book that you want,
Yeah.
and it just comes to view, and you press it and start reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you show us any book of your choice?
Any book of my choice.
Yeah.
Let me say KLB chemistry.
KLB chemistry.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we just write KLB
Yeah.
chemistry, and if I want the form 4,
Yeah.
I can just press here.
Okay.
It's written
Okay.
Kenya Literature Bureau.
Yeah.
You see.
All right.
You can come here to go to, and the different topics that are in the book.
Yeah.
So you can just choose any, like acids, bases, and salts.
Yeah.
So they are.
All right.
Yeah.
So what happens if you come across a word that you don't know the meaning?
So there's you just press to the word.
Yeah. Pressing and hold. Yeah.
Yeah, you press and hold.
Yeah. And then
Like,
yeah. Let's try it on magnesium. All right.
yeah, like magnesium, you press,
Yeah.
and it's a chemical element of atomic number 12. So
All right.
yeah,
Okay. You study chemistry in school also?
yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
So thanks a lot. And what do you do once you finish with the word reader?
When you finish with the word reader, you just come and press here home.
The home button.
Yeah, the home button.
Yeah.
Then you just switch off. You use the button here.
All right.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for having done our first podcast. And Elimu Resource Centre continues to wish you all the best in your studies and also in your holidays. And we always look forward to serving you guys and learning from you as well. Okay. For Jose, who is volunteering with us, thank you so much for your efforts. Elizabeth, thank you so much as well. We'll get you to the center. For Mugambi, thank you so much for showing us how to use the word reader. Yeah. And we look forward to interacting with you at the center, right?
Yeah.
So asanteni sana na Mungu aweze kuwabariki.
Thank you.
All right. Welcome to our monthly podcast, Madam.
Thank you.
President. We are glad to have you in this podcast of ours of Elimu Resource Centre. And could you please tell us your role at Elimu?
Yes, I'm the founder of Elimu, and yes, nowadays they call me the president.
The president. Why is it that they call you the president?
So the president role for me is from the board in Canada.
Okay. All right.
So I am the liaison between Kenya and Canada.
Okay. All right. And when did you start Elimu?
Elimu started in 2006 after I came to Kenya in 2004 on a volunteer posting. Got involved helping kids with education.
All right.
And the first boys started in kindergarten in 2006.
All right. So you came and saw some two boys and Elimu evolved over time. And why Elimu Resource Centre?
Why Elimu Resource Centre? I guess the Elimu Resource Centre really has come not so much from my head as from the kids. Watching them, seeing their struggles and challenges.
Right.
Here in Kenya, as you well know, in the school system, a lot of children are not getting their textbooks. Maybe there aren't even enough teachers. And at home, they usually do not have a conducive environment for studying. So we started to look at how we can solve that problem. And the kids, along with my wonderful team here at Elimu, finally came up with this idea. And in 2016, we started Elimu Resource Centre.
Okay. How many years did you take for you to start Elimu Resource Centre?
I guess it was something, there was a kernel of an idea in 2014.
2014.
We started doing a holiday study program with the kids in our programs, in our school sponsorship program and our Nyumbani Kwetu home. So they were coming for tutoring, and from that it really began to grow to how could we do for more, not just for the kids in our programs, but how could we serve the whole community. And so this idea of a library or a resource center is now a way that we can help all of the children in Malindi.
Sure. I heard you talk about them going to some other places to do the studies. How was that set up? Was it under a tree? Was it in a social hall? Was it at the beach, because we're in Malindi and the beach is right next?
We worked with our partners at Harry Ministries, Sewing College. So the nice thing with that program, they also close in the same months of April, August, and November, December, when the schools are closed. They have a nice big workshop that was empty. So we were using those facilities, and we had some teachers coming in. And then once we added the digital tools to that program is when things really took off. We began to see that we can now have kids working at their own pace, figuring out exactly what they need, and providing those in a digital format. And the next natural step was Elimu Resource Centre.
Elimu Resource Centre. And right now we are seated at Elimu Resource Centre.
We are.
Congratulations for that, Madam President. Now, the centre, how is it helping the community?
Well, as I said, it's providing access to those resources that are very scarce in education here in Malindi. And so kids are able to come. Kids have a lot of pressure on themselves to perform well at school, but they have those same challenges of not having the access to the right types of tools that they need to achieve their results. So they can come here now evenings, weekends, and during the holidays, and we're helping them to achieve their goals at school.
All right. The center obviously opened its doors in 2016 for the community in Malindi and its environs and across the country. Now, of course, you've seen some students come through the center, leave the center, and some of them are still using the center. Do you think the center is actually helping with their studies?
Yeah, we've had lots of wonderful comments, not only from the students, but also from their teachers. That some of them are performing better in class, others have performed well on their national exams, and they come back to thank us, which is a very wonderful feeling. All
right. Do you have visitors like organized community groups, be they schools, be they institutions of higher learning, coming to the center to do inquiries? Like we want to be coming every Wednesday or Tuesday or Friday or any other day of the week. Have you had such groupings?
Yeah, we've definitely had a lot of those inquiries since we're here at the new center with all this extra space. One of our limitations at the previous center was that we could only host about 50 to 70 kids. So we've just gone around to introduce the new center to all of the schools in Malindi. And I've had so many requests about being able to either bring the classrooms here to the center or taking our digital tools to them. So we're going to be doing a lot more of that in the next month or so.
And when you look at Elimu today, would you say this is the vision that you had for the organization from beginning?
Yeah, in fact, I think where we are today is way beyond my original vision. My goal was just to help keep kids in school, to do something for this Malindi community, to improve access to education. But what we're doing here now has grown even beyond that. We're helping from primary school to high school. We now have the opportunity to help kids even after they're finished Form 4 or what we call grade 12, to help them with figuring out how to find their way forward, whether it's going to be a college program, whether it's going to be work, whether it's going to be entrepreneurship. And in this place, we also have income generating opportunities. So the chance for sustainability has just greatly improved. So yeah, I think we are well beyond the vision I originally had.
And talking about the vision, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? As the president first and as an organization?
I see myself still in Kenya, continuing to mentor my team here. Although my role is changing and I'm getting much more involved in the area of the fundraising, the networking, the making of the connections, while my team takes over the hands-on management. As an organization, I guess my dream is that we will be less dependent on Canada for our funding, for our activities, and more sustainable from what we're doing here inside Kenya in Malindi.
All right. Madam President, thank you so much for your time and for our podcast. We look back to hearing from you next month. This has been our president, Nina Chang. Yeah, Nina Chang, right?
Nina Chang is
Nina
very
Chang,
fine.
So thank you so much, and we'll see you next month.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right.